everybody ready to hop in and see what this wild world of Uncharted Worlds is? Okay. Let me let me set the scene. The scene opens over a shot of space, the depths of the dark void, spotted with an array of stars in the distance, looking like pinpoints of light in a black sheet. The camera slowly pans over two starships connected and rotating slowly. The one on the right is lit up like a sleek, shiny exterior, while the left looks lifeless with a chip and faded. While the left looks lifeless with a chip and faded coating. Both have PNC initials on the sides of their ships with serial numbers. As the broadside rolls over, another ship can be seen, almost camouflaged in space. Matte black exterior, no lights, painted with spots of white as an attempt to blend in. There is no noise in space, as it is a vastness of nothing. However, a flicker of light can be seen from the faded left connected ship. The scene cuts with a flash of light to the interior of the abandoned ship, where we are overwhelmed with noise. The oxygen is turned on thanks to the other ship being connected, but the gravity is done. The sound of laser guns is the first thing we hear as we see four people jumping and bounding in, floating with guns raised. They all have similar sleek spacesuits with visors covering their eyes. There is yelling, but it is unsure what they're saying. You lot have been in the ship already. As the four intruders split up and go looking for you, where are you? Who are you? And the camera will follow each of these people to various parts of the ship. And this is a small starship, so something that is roughly for a crew about 4 to 5 people. Typically, it's a cargo holder. And what you learn about getting here is that it was a ship that PNC, the hold on, I have the words here. Ship faction. Here we go. The popular corporate network, the people who own your Grand Starship. It's one of their older ships that was abandoned and left. However, still has precious cargo, and the ship has good materials within itself. So you four, being the newest and brightest bunch that just graduated from Starship Academy, of this is your first mission together working. Where can we find y'all? Where are y'all in this ship?
I'm at the helm, working in the communications array.
And as the camera pans to the helm, who do we see? And what are you doing?
Well, I'm Charlie, and I am sitting at my very fancy holographic desk. I've got my very fancy customs uniform on. I've got space glasses, which are my actual glasses because I'm nearsighted. But then like my uniform also comes with a very special bring one of those toggle monocle things. So I can also detect other people's weapons should I need to, but other people don't know that. They just think it's a fancy tech device because I'm very technical savvy. And I sit with a bunch of other communications nerds. And then there are the fancy captain people at the quote unquote helm.
So for clarification, this is an abandoned ship that y'all found. So it's just the 4 of y'all in the ship, but so.
Oh, I thought we were already on our ship.
No. This is a ship that y'all are bringing back. This is your first mission. Y'all are. Okay. This is okay.
You could still be at the helm.
You could still be at the helm.
Okay.
Trying to get it set up and ready to go.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, for clarification.
That was not clear.
Sorry, that was on me. So yes, y'all are on your first mission after Starship Academy.
Okay.
Name pending.
Starship Academy's good.
Okay. And you're basically recovering this old PNC ship and bringing it back. So.
Okay, so I have gone to the helm to hook up to the system. That's what I'm doing.
And how does it look like when you hook up to the system? Are you like plugging in? Or are you trying to like data like Wi-Fi-ness or?
Yeah, I've got my computer kit, so I'm gonna plug in to try to download all the data from the ship just so I have it, and also try to get like a status report on like what's up.
Are you having Hal help you? Your
My
your
AI,
AI.
Hal's always helping me.
Sorry, I'm just thinking of the voice. I'm like, oh no, I gotta do the voice.
Yes, you do.
Oh, I forgot about that.
You made a choice.
Forgot about that.
Hal is sarcastic and impatient.
Sarcastic. And
I had to do the Mike Wazowski to get the voice right.
Mm-hmm. That's how you get into it.
We're still waiting for those reports.
I know. I can only go as fast as this super ancient system will allow me.
I'm trying, but it's so old.
Yeah, just like you, I need to upgrade you.
Hey now. And as you're arguing with your AI, you start hearing movement coming from behind. That's like starting to like sound like it's coming into the helm.
I'm gonna like pull out one of my storm claws, just reflexively.
Yeah, and that's probably good too. That's one of the people in the suits pops in to fight you. But that's where I'll cut it there,
Oh, fun.
and we'll come back to you in a minute. Where is the camera going next? Where do we find you?
Duncan is in the probably quarters is probably too strong of a word for it, but wherever the crew would spend their leisure time or sleep, and she is looking for belongings. They don't need to be valuable; they can be personal. That makes it more fun.
Always. So you're going through. I'm going to say it's like maybe like a room with bunks in it.
Yeah.
Kind of like a how RVs have just like bunk beds and like they can like pull the blinds down and like that's about it for privacy.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're digging through like the old drawers and stuff. And who is Duncan? What does she look like?
Duncan is a slender, tall person. She is very wiry. Her hair is very kept, but kind of in a like helmet type fashion, where you feel like it could break at any moment, and if it did, it would just be everywhere. Um, and she has a sharp pointed nose. And if she finds anything, she will be sitting on one of the bunks and like looking at it and examining it, putting her nose into it, I should say.
Yeah, and excuse me. Yeah, I'm gonna say you probably find like an old like letters and stuff, like personal letters.
Yes.
And these are, it's just handwritten stuff. So you're starting to go through them and like read them, and it looks like they're just like love letters from back home, and that's and all those good stuff. And you're getting lost in the moment. All of a sudden, you hear that the slight pew of a laser gun, and then all of a sudden there's like a little bit of a hole that burns off a tip of one of the letters.
Yeah, Duncan looks up.
It is not one of your friends, and we'll cut it there.
Okay.
Because I know Duncan's an agent in chaos, and we'll see how that goes. And the camera cuts and moves on to a next person. Who are you, and where are you?
Quick question: are we aware of these interlopers?
No, they
Other
kind
people
of like
on the ship?
snuck in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know.
You're busy doing whatever you're doing, because you're just trying to do a recovery of the ship and like maybe either scavenge for parts or trying to get up and running to like take back. And these people, I mean, if you know about the cartel, this is just the cartel
Right.
trying to like make a profit off of an abandoned ship. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, so this can go in a bajillion different ways. Just yeah. So yeah, you're doing whatever you were doing.
In that case, Kristen, why don't you tell us where you are?
Sure. Talia headed as soon as we landed straight for where the engine is to immediately see what type of parts she could salvage. Talia is tall and definitely has some muscle on her from working with engines and just machinery in general. She has long, straight black hair that she wears up in a ponytail, and she has bangs and very big round glasses. And she has she wears overalls, and oh my gosh, this is Dawn. She has overalls and like brown like workman's gloves on, and from around her waist where she has like a belt is that's where she keeps most of what's in her engineering kit. So she has like hammers and cutters and all that stuff. So she's just looking through that, taking out the tools that she needs and seeing what she can salvage. She also loves to tinker, so she is also just taking miscellaneous things that she can use for her personal use in addition to whatever we're salvaging for whoever we're salvaging for.
Yeah. And you're making a lot of noise, just doing engine stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you don't even hear the person that sneaks up behind you and like tries to like pull you back into like into a grab. And we'll cut there because we'll get into the action here in a bit. And Ellie.
Sounds like we can't fly this thing yet, right?
I think Duncan's currently
If
working
we're
on
working
it.
on the engine
Yeah.
and work on the helm.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So Ellie is just sitting in the cockpit of her flyer, kind of just sort of like bobbing her head, listening to some tunes,
Of the flyer
just
y'all
kind of
brought
spacing
in.
out. Yeah, her real decked out special flyer, real nice, real sleek, and it's sitting in. Does this thing have a cargo bay, or is it like attached to the outside? Do we think?
Yeah, I think it's like cargo bay to cargo bay. They're sort of like two
Gotcha.
fireflies or two love bugs just like joined at the butt, like
Right.
if that makes sense.
Yeah, we're
Yes.
docked. Yeah.
Yeah.
And just sitting in the pilot's chair of her flyer, kind of just waiting for the rest of these people who know what they're doing, like with getting this other ship ready to go, like to tell like, hey Ellie, do your thing, go fly the ship. But like otherwise she has nothing to do, so she's just hanging out waiting, just like doing a little dance.
What is she listening to? Just like as we zoom in, is she wearing like headphones, or is it like filling up the cockpit, or like what is it? The music.
There's headphones like on around her neck, but like nobody else is in the flyer, so she is just blasting. It'd be like, what's this? This is far future.
I mean, you could listen to like oldies or like something similar.
Right.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it'd be like, it's whatever in like 40 years the future retro version of disco is. So it's
Ooh.
We're
like
slowly,
the disco revival
we're slowly
is
bringing in
what it is,
Xenon.
and she's
Slowly.
listening to that.
Yeah, and you're just
and Starlight Express.
yeah, and just Ellie is jamming it and all that. And since it's your ship, you probably know more things about it. You said it's kitted out. Does it have sensors like when people enter? Like, tell me more about the ship that y'all came in on.
I think Ellie's ship is pretty small and tight. I don't think it has sensors, but like it's small enough that like Ellie can kind of feel when the doors open, or like when the weight shifts around. But also Ellie isn't really paying attention, isn't really expecting people to be around.
Yeah.
So if that happens, and then like there's the rest of the crew like coming on and getting off. So if somebody were to get on, she'd just be like, "Oh, that's probably Talia coming to get some more tools or something."
Mhm.
Like, I don't need to pay attention to that. Like, unless they like come in and tell me it's my turn.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just gonna hang out, take my 15.
Pretty much. And I think as Ellie is just bobbing and weaving and just jamming and relaxing, she feels the door open. You feel the door open, and you're just assuming it's one of your people, whatever. And all of a sudden,
Yeah.
there's a hand that grabs a chair and just turns it around, and then there's a gun in your face.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it's one of those kinds of days. Okay.
And we'll stop there and come back to you in a minute.
Yeah.
Duncan.
Okay. So is this a cartel person?
You can you have connection to the cartel. Is that correct?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. So yeah, you can tell like it's obviously either space pirates or cartel, but you can tell that they're cartel because they're not like their suits are actually like kind of put together, and they their suits come from a bit of money. They're not like mishmash, patchworked sort of thing. So you can tell that they're cartel. But the cartel don't label their stuff like, "Hey, we're the cartel." You could just like
Yeah, no, that would be a very bad cartel. So I think Duncan like kind of like squints her eyes at this person and is annoyed, and then she like raises her arms and like close to her chest and has her hands like crunched, and she goes, Chrome Mantis, which I have decided is the name of the cartel.
Okay, hold on. How do you spell that?
Chrome and then
Chromantis?
Mantis. Yep. Like the bug.
Oh, okay. I love that. Okay. Yeah, because we never gave them names, so
That's hot.
No.
yeah. And I think the person with the like they're like shades, so you can't really see who they are because they're the bad guys, and obviously all the bad guy movies, they all have shades. You can't see who they are.
As you
I
should.
think that with the gun raised, yeah, the gun raised, they're holding it at you at this point. They were just trying to shoot the paper to get your attention, and they're holding it at you, and they see that you did that and asked, and they're like, you can see an eyebrow raise, and then the gun drops. It's like, how'd you know?
I have my ways. And frankly, you have interrupted my reading, and now I have to do a song and dance.
Are you trying to entertain me? Because that's
Dear.
not going to happen here. We're just.
She looks you up and down. You're not really my type. For one, you're not 6'3" and blonde. Listen. I don't know what wires got like crossed, but this is my mission today. So either you can just skedaddle or I can talk to somebody if that's what I need to do, because I will do that.
Was your mission with the cartel or with Chrome Mantis? Because my mission is to get this ragged ship with the cartel, and so we can strip it down and keep it for money. That's my mission.
God, information. There's information that we can find here. Okay, fine. Oh no, I'm being held at gunpoint. And she's gonna like feign like putting up her hands. Oh, I'm in danger. And she's gonna stuff the papers down her shirt.
And they're like, okay, and they'll pull the gun and put it back at you. Okay?
Yeah.
And they're like, come on, all right. And we'll cut there while you're gathering yourself.
Okay.
Don, Ron, and John were left at the grand station. I understand.
The grand
they are
station. They're
not
waiting
here.
to greet you.
They are not here.
All right. And we'll cut to Charlie. Charlie, you
got my storm claws out.
yeah, you got your Wolverine claws out. Your space Wolverine claws rather.
Yep.
And yeah, you see this person in the sleek spacesuit sort of open up the thing and have a gun pointed at you and is starting to fly in. They haven't shot at you yet, but they're trying to be threatening, be like, hey, I got a gun. Sort of situation.
I want to use my visor to see if they have any other weapons.
Yeah, do it. What would that be, like an intel or a? Because this is gonna be like you're gonna have to like be like, do your thing real quick, Hal. Like, I think that would be an
Yeah.
intel or not an intel. Oh, what is it called?
Uh,
Interface. Interface. Yeah.
interface.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. So the interface. My interface is a +2.
First roll.
No, I need to roll on a hard surface so that I get actual results. Ooh, I got a 10.
Oh yes. Gain significant info, and I'm gonna say this is an assessment because
Okay.
so gain significant info and a data point.
Okay.
So when you collect critical information, roll using the appropriate stat.
Okay. So I got a data point. What do we do with data points?
That's a good question. I'm reading real quick. Hold on 1 second.
Cool.
Data points are small but
Well, if you have a
critical,
data
useful
point and a
bits.
mama
Oh,
point.
go ahead, Kevin. Sorry.
Sorry, it was a stupid joke.
What were you gonna say?
I was like, is
If
this
you have a data point and a mama point.
Okay, so
What if-
data points are small but critically useful bits of information about the particular subject, which can be leveraged to tip the scales during a tense moment. Each data point concerns a specific topic or subject can be spent to gain a +1 to any role that directly involves or leverages the information in that data point. Only 1 data point can be spent per role, no matter how many would apply. So it's like a +1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you're just trying to use Howl and see like where if there's any more weapons.
Sure.
I'm gonna say that they have the gun on them, and like as the Howl scanning, and has it like is it like heat sensor or just like does it pick up metals? Like how does?
It's like an X-ray scan of the person.
Oh, okay, so it's a black and white sort of.
Yeah, that's my little extra like visor on my costume. So like my little extra monocle thing can like my uniform. It's not a costume, it's my uniform. Can lay like droop droop. Oh nope, they've got like a knife on their calf. They've got like they've got an extra gun on their backside. Like it can do that.
Yeah. So as you're scanning, and it does the quick little fast thing, because Hal is fast despite you calling them old. How dare you? and despite them sounding old, they actually the person who came on the aggressor, the robbers. I don't know. We're gonna figure out a word for them. Does have a knife in their boot, in their right boot, and then they also have another. I'm gonna say they're gonna have like one strap to their arm as well that can like pop out.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I've got my storm claws out. Can I help you?
Yeah, this is our ship. Come on.
Finders keepers.
Yeah, we found it, so we're keeping it.
We found it first, so we're gonna keep it.
And I think they're gonna basically just like raise the gun and be like, "Come on."
But you're never gonna be able to get information off the ship without me.
Who says I want information? I just want the parts. Now let's go.
The parts aren't useful without the information. And I'm gonna turn around and go back to what I was doing.
I think as you're like typing away, is it a hologram or is it actual like a console? Like,
I think it's a combination. Like I have a little hologram, and then like there's actual like buttons on the ship, and like I'm dealing with both. It's multifaceted.
Multifaceted. Yeah, I think you do that and for a second, and like you feel like okay, cool, I have the upper hand, and then all of a sudden there's a laser pew pew, like a laser bullet. Is it a laser bullet? Is that what they call it? It's space words.
Blast.
A blast.
Laser blast.
Laser blast.
Laser bolt.
Laser bolt. Oh, I like bolt better.
Ooh, bolt is good.
Beam.
Bolt. Beam. I feel like beam's like
so many options.
I feel like a blast is just like a blast, and then a beam is like a So,
yeah.
So I'm gonna say
depends on what kind of sci-fi you want.
Yeah. So I think there's a laser blast that happens right by your hand,
That's not gonna help.
and it like kind of spark. It hits the console, and it does make it spark a bit.
I'm gonna whisper to Hal, "Are you almost done?"
86%.
It needs to be 100.
I'm getting there. And I think they're starting to come up, and you feel then you feel a hand on your shoulder. As it's
I'm gonna turn around and try to stab this guy.
yeah. Give me a Oh, what's the fight? What's the fighting things? I haven't done this in a while. Or I haven't played this game rather. Command access launch assault when engaged in close quarters combat. So it's plus physique.
Oh, fuck, my physique is -1. Ooh, that's an 8.
Okay.
Woo!
You win this engagement, but as I choose one of the following, you either suffer harm, the exchange causes collateral damage, new threats, or changes existing threats, or the target suffers a lesser fate. So, are you just swiping? Is that what you're doing? You're just turning around swiping?
Yeah, like I'm just turning around and trying to like stab the guy to make him stop.
Oh, you're stabbing. Yeah.
Yeah, with my claws, my Wolverine claws.
Yeah. So I think as you stab, I think you're able to stab. However, they are able to like get you with the back of the like pistol whip you in a way with the handgun.
Okay.
Yeah. Trying to see with these
Kind
new
of ring,
systems, I'm like, okay, what is the word for injuries now? Hold on.
kind of
Injuries.
rings my bell.
I'm gonna say it's probably like a minor injury.
Okay.
Let me just he did ring your bell just a little bit. So
Okay. I have a minor concussion, perhaps.
maybe let me just read this real quick. Bodily trauma, how much it's gonna hurt, and resist the injuries. Oh, do you have armor by chance? Did you
I
get that?
don't. Let me look. I have an advanced customs uniform. I don't know that counts as armor. So I think
Yeah, I believe it should say as one of your tags if it has armor.
no, then
Okay.
no.
Yeah, this is just less severe. It's not even gonna be a minor. It's gonna be like a but you're gonna have a little like a little nick to the side of your head.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm gonna he's gonna get stabbed in the side, and yeah, you're gonna take maybe like a good old gash to the side of the forehead here, across the temple. We're learning this game together, y'all.
Cool.
What better way to
Yay.
learn it than through combat?
I
But
like it.
yeah,
Honestly.
you stab him. He grunts and he gets you with the butt of the gun across the face. And we're gonna
Okay.
cut there and go to Kristen. Talia is currently being pulled off and dragged away from the engines. What's Talia doing?
Well, Talia was working on the engine, so she had tools in her hands. So I'm gonna say she either had a drill or the cutters. I can't remember what I mentioned, but one or the other, right? Because she's trying to remove pieces, so like a hammer doesn't make sense. So I want her to attack the person like over her, because they're grabbing her,
Yeah.
right, from like around her waist.
Yeah, they're like trying to like grab her, like just pull her off and like grab her.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have her like basically put up whatever. Let's just say she has cutters. So I want her to do a stabby motion.
Yeah.
Over her shoulder.
Give me a launch assault. So physique.
Okay. Ooh, an 8. I have a +0. So
yes. All right. So yeah, you're able to stab them like maybe because you're not able to aim too well just because they are pulling you from behind. It's probably just going to be like maybe just a cut to their shoulder, like a little slice, but it's enough for them to let you go.
Nice.
Because they were not expected to be stabbed as they were grabbing you. So it's a little bit of a lesser fate than whatever you're hoping, but they are able to let you go.
Okay.
And yeah, you're able to turn around and see it's just someone in a black spacesuit just pulling you off, and you see them starting to reach for a gun, like behind them.
Oh, I want to jump at them again.
Yeah.
Can I attack them again?
Yeah, do it.
Because she's like fresh out of the Starship Academy and not like a trained, seasoned fighter. I like the idea that this is her instinct, like she's willing to fight. But I think that in Starship Academy, whether all of us took this course or not, she took a self-defense course. So she is yelling out the instructions, like what she's supposed to do. And she's definitely a little clumsy.
I mean, there's also. Oh, I forgot to remind y'all that there is no gravity here. So, like, yes. Or it's low
nice.
gravity. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So a little bouncy.
A little bouncy, yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah. Okay. 7. Not as good.
All right. Yeah, you're able to lunge. Are you trying to stab them with the shears again, or?
I'm just trying to like cut at them and get past them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not like any real damage.
Yeah. So you're able to cut at them and like get past them so you can go through the door. But as they were going for that, it looked like they were going for a gun. Instead, it looked like they were going for a knife just because it is close quarters and there's machinery that if shot will explode the whole ship. So they figured out. So they actually grab a knife as well, and they're able to like cut you on the back of the leg, like in the calf. So I'm gonna say that's a minor injury.
Do we have comms?
There's. Oh, that's a good question. Between y'all, like little like ear stuff.
Mhm.
We didn't never set that up, but like I'm gonna say, if we want that kind of sci-fi, we can definitely have comms. I am okay with having comms to make things easier. So yes, you all have little earbuds to like talk to each other.
Okay.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna. I mean, unless anyone wants to say that they close their comm, it makes sense to me that when you go into a new place as a crew, that you keep your comms open, right? We're all open channel. So, I wonder if we could have heard everything that was going on with each other before. But I'm just gonna tell everyone that there's someone attacking me.
So I've just been streaming music this whole time.
Oh yeah, maybe that's why. Can we say we can all hear your music? Can we hear
Yeah.
Ellie's music?
Yeah, y'all hear like this, like it's not as loud as Ellie, like if Ellie speaks into it, just because it's in Ellie's ear, but like there is that background like lo-fi. It's not lo-fi; it's like techno disco in the background, just like playing as you're going. And just thinking that I'm just thinking Guardians of the Galaxy when he's playing like all those like 1980s sort of music.
Right.
While they're all fighting, like yeah. So yeah, there's just like light disco just happening in the background.
Oh, I like that. And so it's probably why we couldn't hear Duncan and Charlie's like interactions with anybody, because they weren't yelling and the music has been going this whole time.
Charlie's always just yelling now. So.
Yeah. So I like the idea that like everyone can say whether they hear this or not. I'm not going to make decisions for other players and characters, but I like the idea that the audience sees and hears like over the music, like Talia's voice cuts in and out and you just hear her yelling like help, and then like her attack move, which is or her self-defense instructions that she's running through, which is eyes, throat, groin. That was for Morgan.
So good.
Oh my god. It's a Red Death callback. That's what that is.
Oh, okay.
It's a crossover show. We're doing a crossover.
Oh, I miss Red Death.
No, but I really do want that to like the audience to have heard that cut through the music. But again, that doesn't mean Ellie that you have to have heard anything that Talia said.
By the way, where did you stab this person? Did you go for the eyes, the nose, or the throat?
The first time she definitely went for the face and landed on the shoulder. And I think this time as she comes through, she's just kind of swiping. So I think with a 7, she hits, right? So maybe just like the cheek.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think she really did any.
Yeah, I think maybe like across the chest.
Graphic damage.
Like,
perfect. Let's do that. Yeah. Yeah.
And then they were able to like get in the calf as she like sort of like duck out of the way and like floated down past them.
Okay. Yeah, and now she's just trying to get away.
Yeah. Ellie, you got a gun in your face.
Oh God, no! I don't. Please, I don't want to die. I just got my wings. Please, no, 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 no.
And then, so, as Ellie's begging, um, the gun's gonna be there to be like, all right, well, get your crew and get them together and get them out of here, because that ship is ours now. And if you don't want to die, do this, or this ship will be ours now too.
You don't understand. If they come here, they're gonna kill you, and I don't want you to die. So like, it's best if we just go our separate ways. You can have that ship, but like, I really, if you just don't want to see them, and I just, I get we're on opposite sides, but you seem nice, and I don't want you to die. Like they're gonna kill you, bro. Come on.
You think I'm alone here? I got
Oh,
my boys rounding up your
oh, I'm
friends and
sorry.
everybody
Your
outside.
friends are dead. No, that's so sad.
And then they're still holding the gun at you, but they're also going to be like trying to like check in. So you see them like tap like a button on their chest, be like, "Hey, check in," like just to see if they can hear something. But we'll get to them in a second if they're going to say anything. Duncan.
Yes. Where am I being led to?
That's a good question. I think it's going to be starting to head towards your ship, because they're
Okay.
either trying to just push you off the ship, or they're going to shoot you at the. They're going to float you, one of the two. But I think as you're being led out, that's when you see. That's when Talia shoots out from the engine room.
Yeah, that's all I need. I'm going to whip out my let me look for it. What's it called? Yeah, I'm gonna whip out my stun baton, and I'm going to stun him. And I do have destructive / stun on it.
Ooh, all right. Give me a launch assault.
Okay. Okay.
Destructive flesh.
7.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, you're able to land it. So it's destructive. What is the tags again for it? Destructive and
Stun. So I think it should it won't like kill them, but it like knocks people unconscious.
oh yeah, and I think with the destructive aspect, it also kind of like destroys a bit of the spacesuit.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
So
So maybe which
so there's like a big old like melt, like it burns a bit of the spacesuit away as you like were able to get them in the back or in the side, and they fall down like a sack of potatoes. But since it's a 7, I'm gonna say typically with your stun gun, it usually just like knocks them out. I think just because I'm gonna give them a little bit of lesser effect, it's going to not completely knock him out. It's gonna like he's gonna faint. So he's gonna be like down and out, but like still sort of like kind of conscious.
Yeah.
But definitely fell on the ground. Well, fell and is kind of like floating, bouncing a bit, like because gravity is wonky in space.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to answer to that later. And I'm gonna go to where Talia is.
Can we say that after these like what could be perceived as badass fights, that we like run, like bounce over to each other and like hug each other, like, oh my god, there's bad guys here.
Oh my god, you're right. The cartel. I mean, space pirates.
Because it is a little Riverdale, right? So
yes.
Duncan, how many more people did you see?
I'm gonna grab your face. I thought I lost you.
No, it's okay. I'm still here. We're safe. We're together.
Thank the gods. Have you seen the others?
No, should we go and find them? We better stick together.
Okay, and I'm just gonna link arms with you
Perfect.
and go bouncing.
We go bouncing off down the hall.
Yep.
I know there was someone behind
Skipping.
me. And there was someone behind me. I forgot about them because, again, I got to bring some youth into it after I was like, I attack people. Also, I'm 19.
Oh my god, y'all. So which way are you skipping back towards your ship, or are you skipping towards the helm where y'all knew Charlie is?
Oh, the helm. I
Yeah,
think, right?
Charlie.
If we knew.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Charlie.
Let's go get Charlie.
And I think at this time you're hearing Ellie just yell very loudly into the mics over the music.
Oh,
Man, this is an interesting remix.
No, you don't understand. You're just gonna kill all of your friends.
This is an
Ellie.
interesting remix that Ellie's doing today.
what if Ellie's in danger too? Ellie, can you hear us? Come in, Ellie. You cannot respond. It's totally fine.
No, yeah, Ellie would just like sort of just be like, yeah, yeah, there's a guy here with a gun. And he's wondering about his friends. Like, have y'all like killed them yet? Or like he's gonna kill me if you all like don't get here and like leave. But if you all killed his friends, I don't think that he's gonna be very happy. And I
Mm.
I I I just got this suit. I don't want any holes in it.
It's okay, Ellie. It's okay. Try to remain calm. Take deep breaths. We're gonna get Charlie and then we're gonna head to you. Charlie?
Yeah, Charlie.
And as you're saying that, Charlie, what's going on in your side of the ship? As you hear this conversation going.
I'm trying to I'm double checking with Hal. Hal, have we? Tell me you're done. Tell me you're done.
93%.
Oh, for the love of all that is celestial.
You yelling at me isn't helping either.
What?
Actually, I'm gonna go slower now because you're yelling at me.
What else are you downloading? If it's the bathroom logs, you can dump
Let's
them.
see here. Oh no, I got those Johnny logs a long time ago.
Why do you always start with those?
Because bathrooms at
talked
the
about
beginning of
this.
the alphabet.
I am totally reprogramming you later.
Don't you want these alphabetically ordered? And I think while you're busy arguing with Hal, the guy's still there, just be like,
I kick him. I just kick him. I make sure he stays down.
yeah. Give me another launch assault.
Oh, that's a 3.
That's a 3.
I think
Well,
I just
well, you
like fall
failed it.
down.
Yeah, I think you aimed. I think you
I
aimed
fall
to kick
down.
him, but you just like sort of like Charlie Brown like missed the football, and he kind of just floated away a bit. Hal torrenting Fast and Furious 147. Okay, I'm at 96% now. Yeah, and I
That's
think
not
as
100.
yeah, I think as you're floating away, the person's gonna try to stab at you. So I need a brace for impact.
What am I rolling for that? A brace for impact.
Armor. If you have armor,
I do not have armor.
then just a straight 2d6 then.
Oh, Jesus. Well, that's a 6.
Yeah, I think because they hit you with a gun. I think that they're gonna shoot at you again, and probably gonna get you like pretty good in the shoulder.
Oh,
Charlie, are you okay?
Charlie,
no!
hold on.
I am not well.
99%.
It's about damn time.
All right, and that's one of the two y'all can get in there.
Okay.
Okay. Can we roll to skip into the room and land right on the bad guy?
You know what? Do it. Just.
Yay!
Is that okay with you, Duncan? Can we
Yes.
roll for that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
What do we
Just
roll?
physique?
Just physique?
Is it physique? Yeah, I think.
Yeah, give me physique.
Ooh, 11!
Oh, fuck yeah, 9.
Oh my god, that's so good. What the hell? Yeah, as you're as you know, Charlie gets shot and is currently screaming. Y'all just able to the door's already open, so you're able to see the bad guy standing in the doorway.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all just able to both hop in, and are y'all gonna just straight up try to jump down on him, or kangaroo kick him, or
I was just imagining that. Go ahead, Sam.
I was probably just gonna not quite dogpile, but more sit on him.
Oh.
so getting
plop.
that air because it's low
Floating
gravity.
away.
Yeah. But plop.
And Charlie fell, right?
I think I fell back because
Mm-hmm.
bullet, low
Yeah.
gravity.
So then let's say if that's Duncan, if you want to land on the bad guy, then I think that Talia just lands on his face, right, with her foot, and then pushes off of him to go over and help Charlie.
While Talia is distracted and Charlie is in pain, I'm gonna real quick look at the bad guy and make my little hand movement for the cartel. Just real fast.
Yeah, and
You're
I think the guy's gonna you're gonna see another brow raise because they're wearing sunglasses in space. So
yeah.
And
you will
they give you a
rue
nod.
this day that you have gone after us and my friends. You are the enemy.
Ellie, you're hearing all of this in your mic. And yeah, you see the guy still trying to hold the gun at you, but trying to get in touch with somebody.
See, they're all dead. I told you they're all dead. I'm sorry. But I mean, yeah. I mean, really, it's just best if you just go. I won't tell them. Which way you went. I promise. I don't know your face. You don't know my face. We can just walk away. And is he wearing an EVA suit?
Is that a flight suit? Because
this is a outside of the ship spacesuit,
it's
with the
very
oxygen
sleek.
and stuff, pressure
yeah,
suit.
it's one of those sleek ones. Yeah, he is.
Okay. Depending on his reaction, I might just try to undock and vent to him. But he's wearing an EVA suit, so he won't die. He's just gonna get out my ship.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah, he's still trying to he's like shut up. He's just telling you to shut up.
Oh, once he tells me to shut up, just slamming hand on big red button and trying to vent him.
Yeah.
Maybe that's face adversity.
Yeah, let's face adversity. Let's do that one.
Okay.
Because using computer systems interface
Interface.
or
Okay.
or expertise, whichever one you want to do.
Gotcha. I think expertise, since this is my ship and everything. Oh wow, that's a 7. Just barely.
Yeah, you overcome it at a price. But a hard choice.
Mm.
So as you're inventing him, the only way to do that is to unhook the ship from the other ship.
Mm-hmm.
And that means that the other ship will lose oxygen.
Mm-hmm.
And possibly will start having the void of space as well, because the doors were mainly opened.
Mm-hmm.
So your friends also may either start feeling the pull of gravity away from them, and I don't know if any of them are wearing spacesuits. So you've got a hard
believe
choice to you can do it. However, you may make things a little difficult over on that side.
Do it. We can play on
Yeah,
hard
I'm gonna
mode.
do it. And it looks like EVA suits are specialized equipment, so unless you bought it,
Nope.
good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
I'm all for playing on hard mode.
Yeah, so you're able to undock just.
Y'all decided to go save Charlie. This is you made this bed.
So yeah, as you unhook the ship and the vacuum in his face starts pulling in, and the guy is not prepared. He's obviously flung back and pulled into the void of space, quickly slapping his chest to like make sure the helmet comes on so he can breathe. But yeah, and so you're free, and because you're able to close the cockpit before like more air escapes or anything like that. Like as soon as he leaves, you're able to close the cockpit, and he's just pulled out. However, on the other end, y'all, as y'all are starting to settle in and stuff, and like Talia's running over to Charlie to check in on her. All you feel is just the vacuum of space starting to happen on your end a bit. And you look over to the door to the cockpit where the helm. Sorry, you're at the helm, right, Charlie? Is that where we're at? Yeah.
Yeah.
And the room itself is kind of small, so like y'all all three in there is kind of 4 in there, plus bad guy. It's a tight squeeze. Y'all look at the door, and there was a bad guy about to come in with a couple stab wounds and like has a gun and is ready to shoot at y'all. And all of a sudden, he just gets ripped out into space. But now there's now a issue of, hey, oh no, the doors are mainly opened and y'all are all starting to
close the doors.
Y'all need to close them.
Hal starts to fiddle.
I'd like to grab onto something so that I'm not sucked into the void of space.
Yeah, you're able to like quickly like grab onto like a chair or something. Yeah. And what's Duncan doing?
Oh my god. I get. She's probably just gonna hold on to something.
If I'm holding onto a chair, you can hold on to.
I like to hold on.
you?
Yeah. I probably don't react as fast as you do, and so I'll probably like grab you as like a last ditch effort almost.
Cool. Yeah, because are we actively being sucked out? Like, is it one of those?
You starting to feel like that? Like whenever like
in
spaceship movies.
It's imminent.
Yeah, it's imminent
Yeah,
and it's
so then,
happening
yeah.
now.
This makes sense.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and Hal is currently working on the because they're like 100% upload complete.
It's about damn time. And so I'm interfacing
trying to
get these doors shut.
To get the doors shut.
Yeah.
And I think the one who's stabbed and wounded on the ground that was attacking Charlie is starting to slowly be pulled out through the doors and all that. So, are you gonna wait for them to leave, or are you just gonna just start working on things automatically?
I mean, if accidents happen, accidents happen. I'm not to describe the accident that could occur, but
it's not gonna be on the report.
No.
Right.
Those details, yeah. So
I will erase it from the log.
Go ahead and roll interface.
That's a +2. I got a 9 on interface.
Yeah. Overcome at a price, hard choice. So you can get this done. However, it is going to be a little slow just because the systems are old. So
sure.
Hal's trying their dangest, but it is going to take a minute. So it's going to feel like the air is getting sucked out of the room for a hot second. So everybody's going to have like, their lungs are going to start burning a bit and all that stuff.
Yep.
But right at the last moment, and you two that are holding on, give me athletics rolls. So give me a roll plus physique.
Physique.
Yeah. Okay. Because I think because Charlie's in the chair now, right? Is that? Or is Charlie still on the ground?
I'm like laying on the floor and like using like my holographic thing to like do all of this because I can't move one of my arms very well because I've been shot in the shoulder area.
Mm-hmm. Actually, everybody give me a physique roll
All right.
then. Well, you three give me a physique roll.
Oh no.
9.
4.
6.
Oh, because you're holding on to me.
Yeah.
So maybe.
Yeah. I'm holding on to you.
Yeah. So I think with that, just because it is pulling it away from a bit, and both of you are getting pulled closer to the door. Like, Duncan, you slip from Talia's grip, like you're holding on to her, but you're just getting pulled and tugged, and you slam against the wall. So I'm gonna give you like a minor injury, wall slam,
Okay.
because it was a pretty hard thunk. But I think you fell against the wall, and like you're starting to slowly be like scooted towards the door because suction of space, all that good stuff, all that, you know. And Duncan, you're just sliding down the floor. Or sorry, Charlie, you're sliding down the floor. Did I get names mixed up? I did. Duncan, you hit the wall. Charlie, you're sliding against the floor towards the door. There we go. I figured out where everybody is. But right before y'all both get to the door, I'm gonna say you're able to get it, Charlie. So you're able to boop boop boop, and you hit the button, and it's able to shut the cockpit door at least for the time being. And the suction stops, and all y'all fall.
Yeah, makes sense.
Ellie, how you doing over there?
Oh my god, are you all okay? Are you dead? Are you? Oh god, don't be dead. Please don't be dead. Fuck. Oh god.
We're not dead. We're not dead. Are you dead?
Oh, thank God. I didn't want to fill out that paperwork.
And you would have missed us?
Yes.
I will haunt you.
Ooh, yeah. If I die, I'm haunting you.
Would that be so bad?
I will make it so.
Well,
I'll sing like this the
I don't know.
entire time.
So, like,
la 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 blah 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 for all of eternity.
Duncan can't haunt me because she already pinky promised she wouldn't. But that singing would be annoying after a while.
Okay, hang on. I'll be right back. And Ellie's gonna turn the chair around and try to fly to pick up the dude. She doesn't want him to just like be floating in space
In the
forever.
space.
I love it.
Well,
Yes.
Good for you.
as you're turning around, you do see him like have like a little like jetpack on his outfit, and it's taking him
Right.
towards what you're able to now see is like a camouflage ship.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, never mind. I'm gonna blow up that ship.
you're gonna blow it up.
Yeah. No, that's what Ellie.
You see that, and you're like,
outside
oh, no.
of like doing some starfighter shit, Ellie is like useless. That's her
All
betting.
right, give me a starfight. Give me a open fire then.
Okay. Open fire. How about metal? Oh,
It is with metal. Open fire uses
Okay.
metal. Yeah.
sweet. Here we go. Here we go. Oh god, what? That's 5, 7.
7? Okay.
Yes.
All right, you're able to shoot it. I'm gonna say you didn't blow it up though. You were
Right.
able to like maybe just make an engine explode, but you. But
Right.
what I was picturing is you're trying to like Death Star blow it up. Instead, you
Right.
just aimed a little off center, and you're able just to get like a wing.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
So is it like is it unable to fly? Or is it just damaged?
I want to say it's just damaged.
Okay.
But you do see the guy trying to like get there faster. Like you see him like sort of like lean in a bit.
Right.
But a ship versus a person is.
Right. Do I also see the other ones that got
Yeah,
sucked out?
you turned around and you saw
Okay.
that 3 more got sucked out, and you see one that's sort of just floating there, but you see a friend like jetpacking towards them and slapping a hand over like an area that is now exposed because they seem to got damage, and like slapping their chest to pop up their helmet. And you see another one sort of like flying out as well, who's got some bleeding. So there's a bunch. Actually, they're all wounded, and like they're all trying to like cover up their injuries on their space suits. But I don't think those three are going to make it because all theirs are open in some sort of capacity. And
Could I pick them up?
yeah, you can definitely pick them up. What?
Yeah.
How are you picking them up? Are you just scooping them up? Like,
Yeah. Because I imagine this is like a small shuttle, so like just open the shuttle bay doors, put up Ellie's own EVA hood, and like open it up so it's vacuumed inside. Like bring them in and then close the shuttle door.
all right, now you have. Are you taking all of them or just the three that are injured?
I would like to also get the other one, but I don't know if he's too far or like too.
I would say, I'm gonna say that you're able to like scoop him in as well, like just because
Okay.
he was trying to get further away, but like, yeah. And they're in the cargo bay now.
Okay, it's fine. I got them. They're not dead. We didn't kill anybody. Say, okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Wait, did Ellie you actually flew to go get them?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure before
Yeah.
Talia says. You went to rescue them before you checked on us? I have been
Clearly,
cut in
you
the
said
cat.
you were
I am
fine.
bleeding out.
They were in the vacuum of space.
We could have been in the vacuum of space.
One of them cut my leg. What if I can't walk anymore?
Hello? Shot.
We live on a spaceship.
Oh yeah,
I don't think I've ever walked in my life.
and Charlie's been shot. But also I've been cut. Duncan's fine. Duncan, are you fine?
I have a minor injury.
Pride doesn't count.
Pride doesn't count. Yeah, pretty much I hurt my pride.
Duncan's fine.
You fell in love
I
with
mean-
them, didn't you, Ellie?
William's fine. He's a little bit dinged up on the dock, but like I mean the docking section. But I mean he's fine. No, thanks for asking. Of course. And like cutting to Ellie. Ellie's like rubbing the dashboard of her ship. William's fine. Can't help but notice nobody came to check up on me.
We were gonna check up on you. We had to save Charlie first.
Mm.
We were
I've
closest
been
to Charlie.
shot.
And
Oh, I
she
didn't
was
realize
shot.
rescues go in alphabetical order now.
No, it's not out. We were closer to Charlie and they were shot.
Didn't you receive basic trauma training?
No.
No.
Okay.
I mean,
She's
I was there that day, but
Okay.
Mm.
being there and being there.
Yeah. Can I
And
Okay, what do we do? What do we do next?
I'm assuming Charlie, while y'all are busy arguing, does put up air for y'all, like starts the air system, so y'all aren't.
yeah.
That would be great if we could breathe while fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Arguing.
using the last of your air to argue.
Yes. 100% yes.
Yeah, Charlie's like definitely like taking care of like the basic ship nonsense.
Yeah. So I
While dealing with a blast shot wound.
is that the first time you've ever been shot, Charlie?
I'm not ready to disclose that information to the group.
Fair, but yeah, the air is now running. Now that y'all are starting to wind down from your arguing. Does any of y'all know what was the plan originally? Were y'all going to tow this ship back, or were you going to try to get this up and running to fly it back?
It sounded like we were
Sounded
trying
like
to get
up
it
and running.
up and running. And then plan B would be flying it back, is my guess.
Anyone other than Ellie know how to fly a ship?
No.
Charlie could make it happen by brute autopilot force.
Oh, there you go. I like that.
But would you be so spiteful that you would deny Ellie this opportunity to do the one thing she loves in life?
I would consider it, yes.
Yeah.
Of course. Yes,
Yeah.
great.
I am bitter with this gunshot wound, yes.
Fair. Kevin thinks it's fair. Ellie doesn't.
Diana thinks this is hilarious. Charlie does not.
Of course.
So, y'all are busy arguing. There are like 4 wounded people. No, I'm sorry, 3 wounded people, and then someone who randomly got shot off. Well, no, yeah, just 3 wounded people and another person in the cargo bay, just chilling because Ellie hasn't done anything about them.
Right. Unless there's any reason that we couldn't, Ellie would start trying to redock. Yeah.
Yeah.
Being like over the mic, like, okay, so we're gonna redock, and if y'all are copacetic, then we can just,
Left.
be
A
cool.
little bit more left.
And
No,
like
no.
this is over
Hard
both
right.
mics.
Hard right.
Could y'all be more gentle?
Before we redock, you and I'm sorry, what's your name? And, like over the mic to the dudes in the car in the shuttle bay of her ship of William. Yes.
He's like, Taffy.
Taffy, okay, so I'm gonna need you to take all your guns and all your sharps and all your other stuff and throw them out the airlock before we reconnect and we let you go, okay?
And because you saved their heinies earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Why did I say heinies? Anywho, it's just like
Derrieres.
their buttocks.
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 The buttocks.
Since you saved them earlier, he's gonna comply. He's gonna gather up everybody's weapons and just toss them in the airlock, just because. If anything else, they will be shot back into space again, and
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And just vent those real quick and then dock.
Yeah. As y'all look through the window, you'll see a bunch of guns and knives starting to flick through space. But yeah, able to reconnect and redock, and Taffy's currently trying to patch up the wounded ones.
There's some med supplies in the cabinet to the left of the third seat, right there. No, left. No, my left. Okay, yeah, right there. Yeah.
Are you watching them like through the camera, like miking to them?
Yeah.
But yeah, everything's reconnected now, so y'all can go back to William. Is that the ship's name, William?
Yes.
Yeah, Duncan will definitely go over to the other side and casually make her way over to our stowaways, or whatever you want to call them, our captives.
Talia would have like hobbled back over to the engine room just to try to get some more stuff for her personal use. It doesn't. We can like flash back if I need it in the future, but that's what she's doing right now.
We see you scamper off to the engine room. And what's Charlie doing?
Charlie is reviewing the data that has been purged from the ship and is making a clean version so that there is a version that they are keeping and the version that they will be giving with their report.
What things are you pulling from the report?
So they're being very strategic with who's been on the ship. So the visitor logs, anything on the travel log that, like, I mean, I'm trying to leave this ambiguous because I, the player, don't specifically know what this should be, but like they're looking at the travel log for like where the ship has been, and anything that sticks out on the cargo that might be a red flag.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think it's mainly just been like cargo log, just because this is a cargo carrier ship. Like it's a small like transport ship, so the cargo bay is the biggest area of the ship.
Okay.
Despite how big the ship is, which isn't that big, it's mainly been like guns and goods and like all that stuff. But there's also, you see that there is a redacted information on one of the cargo items as well.
Mm-hmm.
And it said it was picked up a certain day, and it was right before the ship was discontinued, and that's where the log ends.
Okay, I definitely remove that from the clean version because I'm going to try and hack the redaction.
Give me an interface.
Oh, okay. That's a 7.
Or unless you have a skill that goes into it. Let me see here real quick.
Well, okay. So I've been hacking a lot, and hacking is my advancement.
Oh.
Whenever I hack a system's AI, or what is it? What's my advancement? What I put it? A system's security is breached. Or I guess I would say I've done that one time.
Yeah, so just keep tallies because that's like your XP. So
Okay. All right.
yeah. I'm sorry. I'm looking at your skills real quick to see if
Sure.
false identity, artificial intelligence. That's just HAL hijack. We're not
Yeah.
using that one, and we're not using that one.
No.
Okay, so yeah, it's just a simple, hack. No big deal.
Mm-hmm. So I got a 7.
And you said you got a 7.
Yep.
I'm gonna say you're able to pull it up, and read it for just the briefest of moments, before it just completely fades away. But before it does fade away, you're able to see on the thing. You're able to see, uh, Alpha Robotics, centralized harvesting engineered expertise. And then you see the Archie.
I love you for that.
I was like,
Thank
hold
you.
on, I want to actually do this. I was
I was like
so
trying to figure out
good.
what's the acronym here. What's
Yeah.
the-
Yay.
Does
I
it make
love
sense?
that.
No. Am I going to stick with it? Yes.
Yeah, heck yeah.
This is our space Riverdale. We're here for this.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I can see that. Is that the cargo, or that's who?
That's
took
the
it?
cargo. And then
Okay.
that lasts for, but it doesn't say anybody took it, and then it just fades away.
Okay.
And you're not able
Okay,
to find
cool.
it again. Yeah.
Okay. Well, shit.
What is it? Is it more bad guys? Do you like that I put my hand to my ear, even though this is not a visual medium?
Probably. Definitely.
Do you need help?
I still need medical help, yes.
I like that none of us are trained in.
Nobody's concerned to take.
I mean, it is an expertise
No.
role, so like, if
What
Is
healing
is-
is?
it
Is
just says
anybody going to
first
take me
aid.
to the med bay?
It just says first aid. It's an expertise role, so
Right.
let me look up healing real quick. Y'all keep talking.
I can just maybe we can do this. I mean, feel free to look it up, Morgan. You're the GM. But also, Talia could have gone to the where the engine is and grabbed a few more things that she had like started getting before she was attacked. But also, I'm guessing in an engine room where people can be hurt, that there's some sort of first aid kit in a wall, right?
Oh, yeah.
You just like open up the wall and there's a first aid kit. So she's gonna grab that and head back to.
Okay.
And it can be, I mean, we can attempt to wrap you up. We can just give you drugs, whether that's Tylenol or something funner.
I will
Funner?
take
For
funner. I will
sci-fi
take. I will
OSHA
take.
choice I
regulation,
made.
you have to have a first aid kit in each main room.
Yeah.
I will take the funner drugs, please.
Funner. Okay. I think Talia comes in and is like opening up space pills. And it's like, here, takes a couple, gives you a couple.
I take all of them.
Perfect. I was hoping you'd lean into funner, but I didn't want to force you there.
Oh. Yes, I will go with funner.
Is that okay, Morgan? Can we just
Yes.
do
And I
Okay.
think, however, there's gonna be a side effect just because it is a funner drug that like with any of the harder like pain relievers.
Sure.
Be some sort
that-
of like either loopy or out of it or unconscious. You choose how it affects Charlie.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
because drugs.
Sure.
Yeah, okay, so a minor, major, or severe injury can be patched up. For a minor or major injury, this greatly reduces the time it takes to heal. So we'll be
Okay.
rolling a patch up roll, so it is expertise.
Okay.
So
Do I have to roll that or just
if
Kristen?
Kristen's helping you, I think that's her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so give me an
Sorry, I was looking at my stats. What is it again?
expertise.
Expertise. Oh, I have a +1 in that. Let's see if that helps me at all. I rolled a 10 +1, so 11.
Nice, okay.
Ooh.
Choose one from the list below. You can stabilize a major debility, treat a malfunction or minor debility. And rereading it, I think just because it is a gunshot wound, that is a major one. So sorry
Sure,
about
that
that.
makes sense.
Perform a medical technical procedure. Don't think you're doing that. Treat.
Oh, but I want to one day. Go on.
Treat a single minor, major, or severe injury. So
That one.
all right. So
Yeah.
you're able to make sure that of course, because it is a laser pew pew, it's not like bleeding out, but like
Yeah,
it's-
but it hurts.
Yeah.
it still hurts. So you're able to
We're
like
making the
treat
hurt
it,
stop.
patch it up, gave some drugs.
Yay.
So your healing time will be
Yeah.
a lot faster now than what it would have been.
Whee!
And yes, thank goodness you're not flying it now.
I'm a good flyer.
You're a good flyer?
I would be, yes.
Yeah, I think you would be. I bet Ellie will let you fly her ship.
Oh, there's a robot. There was a
Ooh.
robot droid. Badoop.
Where is it now?
Not here. It went away. But it was here.
It didn't want to be our friend.
It was
I
it could have been I don't know if it had feelings installed. That's rare.
You know who would know? Duncan.
Why would
Well, because if Duncan talks to it and it gets flirty, then we'll know it has feelings.
Oh, yeah. Duncan does that.
Yeah.
Duncan!
Duncan, we need you to flirt.
Feelings! Be flirty.
I am on
Not
the
with
other
us.
ship.
Well, you can practice if you want with us. Oh, we're on comms.
Oh, okay.
I also feel like because they're connected now, you're just yelling across the ship.
Sure.
And we've also
Like-
taken funner drugs.
Oh, you've
Sam.
I
taken
forgot about
drugs,
that.
Natalia?
You know, yeah, no,
I
she
took
popped
two.
a
I
couple.
didn't. If that's okay, I didn't want to roll to like do any healing on
that's fine.
myself, but I was just gonna take a
Yeah,
couple.
it's fine.
They're just silly, fun, take the pain away pills.
Take the pain away.
You're just
You're just two high people on this other ship.
We are.
So are you talking in the comms or are you just yelling across the ship to like the other ship?
both.
Both.
Okay.
Yes.
Both.
There's like the echo.
There it is.
What is Charlie doing? Not Charlie, Duncan.
Okay,
Duncan.
so I went over how many people are there? The floater people, bad guys.
There are 4 that are injured. Oh, sorry, there were 3 that are injured because of y'all, and then there's 1 that hasn't been injured.
Okay, but they're all alive.
Taffy.
Okay,
Taffy, the leader.
Yeah.
so let me.
Yeah,
Yes.
the one that you stunned is still sort of like out of it, but yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Where's my thingy? Okay, so my origin skill is deduction. So walking in to where they all are, because I am going to walk in. Who seems to be the one in charge? Okay, so Duncan is going up to that one. Who sent you to that ship?
The boss, obviously. And you are we're with and they do the hand thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the chromances.
Yeah.
It was It was an abandoned ship. We were just coming to like scavenge it for parts. We didn't think y'all were using it anymore, so we decided just to claim it for ourselves.
Yeah, but see, now we're into this really messy situation. And I don't really like messes. So what do I need to do here? And she's gonna look at the little name badge. Taff, what do I need to do here?
I don't know what you mean because I don't know who you are.
That's good.
What do you
Okay.
mean? What do you need to do?
And then I would like to sneak attack him.
Sneak attack.
Yeah, that is one of my career skills. Probably gonna chloroform him.
Yes.
Because that's so. Yeah. So I. So you, or I. Well, actually, I'm gonna roll, and then you're gonna tell me what my is. Kind of. I get to choose if I get a 10 plus. Okay, so I'm gonna roll metal for the listeners at home. Oh, I am not joking. I got +1, 11.
Nice. Okay, so you choose one.
Okay.
Do you murder him?
I kind of think I.
Capture and disable seems like it fits into chloroform.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably. Yeah. I'm gonna. Yeah, I think I'm gonna chloroform him. Just straight
Okay.
up, like, rag him. And like,
So
you know, just hold it there until
So
he.
is it like a rag you're using, or what is space?
Chloroform.
What does space chloroform look like? Is it still like the rag, or is it like
Well,
a capsule
I'll go
that
with
you crack and
I'll-
like shove in their face?
Oh, I like that too. I was kind of thinking it was like a mask almost, but like,
Make it fancy.
but like, hear me out. I changed my mind. It looks like a jock, like a little cup, like that you use to protect football players wear, like. So that way,
Yes.
no one's gonna touch.
Yes.
No one's gonna touch that, right? Like, so she just shoves it on his face.
I was gonna really
It's a
go in
deterrent.
and
It's a
whiff-
deterrent.
Take a big whiff of
Yeah.
somebody's jock.
Mhm.
It's a bystander deterrent.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
So yeah, you're able to like pull your cup looking like thing out and shove it on his face. And within a second he's out like
He's
a light.
gone.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna just like look at the others, and I'm giving them and like I maintain eye contact as I'm like pushing, because again, gravity's not that bad, so it's not hard to like lift him or move him. So I'm like, I'm maintaining eye contact with the remaining 3 as I like go, and I take him, and I like hit buttons, and then I just shoot him back off into space without any coverings.
And I think that's where we're gonna cut there.
Yep.
But yeah, all we hear is this the doors open, this slight shoop. And then we just see the guy float off in space.
Sometimes, winning a game isn't about dealing the most damage, or drawing the most cards, or making any measurable contribution towards victory. But hey, just because you don't have the stats doesn't mean you're not a f***ing gamer god, alright? Enter The Intangibles, a podcast on the Geekspective Network, where me, Kenny, and my brother Matt break down all the things that are hard to quantify in games. All kinds of games. We're talking classics like Sonic's the Hedgehogs, and chess, and 3D Pinball Space Cadet. Great game, by the way. We're talking new releases like
Insert latest trending games on Twitch here.
single player, co-op, competitive, card games, board games, role-playing games, play-by-mail games, the Wakes. We do deep dives into our favorite games, digging into the intangibles that make them great and the intangibles that will make you a better player, and hey, maybe even a better person. Check out the intangibles on whatever the heck platform you're listening to right now.